remember having this incredibly funny conversation with a friend a few weeks ago. He was looking at some old photos of himself from a super stressful period in his life and remarked, under all that puffiness and water retention, I actually had the face of a runway model. I just didn't know it yet. And honestly, he was on to something. Because all jokes aside, there is a very real, scientifically proven truth behind why we look different when life gets heavy. Your face structure isn't just purely a product of your genetics. If you've been waking up lately feeling like your features look slightly softer, your jawline is less defined, or your face looks like it gained 10 pounds overnight, even though your weight hasn't changed, you're likely dealing with a very modern cultural phenomenon, cortisol face. Today, we are going to explore exactly how stress alters your physical features, and more importantly, how to reclaim your real face structure using science-backed protocols. Welcome back to the channel. To understand why your face changes, we have to look past the surface of your skin and look into your biochemical ecosystem. Cortisol is often dubbed the survival hormone. Evolutionarily, when your brain perceives a threat, whether it's a toxic relationship, a corporate deadline, or a chronic lack of sleep, it doesn't know the difference between a bad email and a literal predator. It responds exactly the same way, by pumping cortisol into your bloodstream. When cortisol levels remain chronically elevated, it signals your body to do two things that instantly sabotage your aesthetics. First, it triggers severe sodium and water retention. Because the skin and tissue on your face are incredibly thin and densely packed with blood vessels, this fluid accumulation shows up there faster and more visibly than anywhere else on your body. Second, chronic cortisol actively breaks down collagen and elastin, the structural scaffolding that keeps your face tight and lifted. In other words, stress literally pulls your features downward. But this isn't a permanent sentence. This is measurable, and it is fixable. Let's break down how to reverse it, categorized by how fast you can see the results. Category 1. The accumulated fluid results in 12 to 48 hours. Let's start with the immediate fix, the morning puffiness and acute water retention. If you had a high-stress week, a terrible night of sleep, or perhaps combine that stress with a late-night session of emotional binge eating or alcohol, your face wakes up holding a massive amount of fluid. It's not fat, it's swelling, hiding your actual bone structure. To counteract acute cortisol-induced fluid retention, you need to manipulate your internal fluid balance. Cortisol causes your body to hoard sodium. To flush it out, you need to introduce high-potassium countermeasures within your next meal. Incorporate foods like avocado, coconut water, or bananas immediately into your morning routine. Potassium acts as a natural diuretic, signaling your cells to release the water they are desperately holding on to. Pair this with high-quality green tea or cucumber water. Green tea contains epigallocatechin gallata, EGCG, a powerful antioxidant that strengthens leaky blood vessels, preventing fluids from escaping into your facial tissue in the first place. If you implement this, your baseline jawline and cheekbone definition will visibly return within 24 to 48 hours. Category 2. The metabolic glow down results in 2 to 4 weeks. When cortisol stays high for weeks at a time, it begins to alter your skin chemistry. It stimulates your sebaceous glands to produce excess sebum, leading to random breakouts, while simultaneously restricting blood flow to your facial capillaries. This is why chronic stress causes that distinct gray, lifeless skin tone. To reverse this midterm damage, you have to target the inflammatory cascade at a cellular level. This is where you introduce high-dose omega-3 fatty acids through wild salmon, walnuts, or chia seeds, alongside powerful plant pigments called carotenoids. When you consistently consume carotenoid-rich foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, and tomatoes, Over a period of 3 weeks, your body stores these pigments directly in your skin tissue. Studies show this creates a warm, golden, radiant undertone that research actually rates as healthier looking and more attractive than a UV-damaged suntan. Combined with the anti-inflammatory properties of omega-3s, which stop cellular swelling, your skin tone will transition from dull and inflamed to incredibly bright and even within a month. Category 3. The structural reset results in 6 to 12 weeks. Finally, let's talk about the long-term structural changes, what we can call the unconscious armor. When you are stressed or anxious, your nervous system forces you to tighten your body. You likely don't notice it, but you are constantly clenching your jaw throughout the day or grinding your teeth at night. This is a condition called bruxism, and over months, it causes severe hypertrophy of your masseter muscles. Your masseter muscles are the chewing muscles at the back of your jaw. When they are constantly overworked from stress, they grow larger, squaring off your lower face, making it look heavy, tense, and structurally wide. To reset your facial structure, you have to practice conscious nervous system downregulation. First, implement the tongue posture or mewing principle. Ensure your teeth are slightly apart and your jaw is completely relaxed during the day. Second, introduce magnesium glycinate before sleep to chemically block the neurological signals that cause nighttime jaw clenching. Within 6 to 12 weeks of relieving this chronic muscular tension, the overbulked masseter muscles will naturally atrophy back to their original size. Your lower face will look slimmer, softer, and significantly more sculpted, giving you a natural contour effect purely by removing the physical manifestation of stress. We covered a lot of ground today, from how to quickly drain morning fluid to restructuring your jawline by changing how your nervous system reacts to the world. Your face isn't just an aesthetic canvas, it's a direct reflection of your internal peace. Sometimes, the most effective skincare routine in the world isn't a product you buy. It's the decision to take a deep breath, set a boundary, and protect your energy. You deserve to look as refined, calm, and confident as you desire. Take whichever protocols from this video align with your current lifestyle goals and leave the rest. If you found value in this deep dive into self-awareness and facial biochemistry, consider joining our community for more refined analyses. Until next time, stay mindful and stay hot. Bye.